Good morning, all of you. In previous class, we discussed about fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins, thiamine and riboflavin, that is B1, vitamin B1 and B2. So, in today's class, remaining water soluble vitamins are niacin, pantothenic acid, pyridoxine, biotin, folic acid, cobalamin, and vitamin C. In today's class, we will discuss niacin, pantothenic acid, pyridoxine. Come to the vitamin B3, niacin. Niacin or nicotinic acid, also called as pellagra preventive factor of Goldberg, because this niacin prevent the pellagra. Nicotinic acid is an oxidation product of nicotine which is present in the tobacco. Niacinamide is the active form of vitamin B3 which is present in the tissues. Come to the chemistry and synthesis of coenzymes of vitamin B3. Chemically, niacin is a pyridine derivative. Structurally, it is a pyridine 3 carboxylic acid. So, carboxyl group present at the third carbon of pyridine ring. So, this carboxyl group is combined with ammonia to form amide, that is CONH2. So, the amide form of niacin is known as the niacinamide, or also called as nicotinamide. So, niacin, nicotinamide and tryptophan, these three which is present in the food will contribute to the synthesis of two important coenzymes, that is NAD plus and NADP plus. That is NAD means nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, whereas NADP nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. The niacin is attached to a ribose phosphate to form mononucleotide. Then it is attached to the adenosine monophosphate, extra mononucleotide, to form the dinucleotide phosphate, that is NAD. It is then one phosphoric group is attached to the AMP moiety to form NADP plus, that is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. The nitrogen atom of niacin nicotinamide contains the positive charge, that gives the positive charge. Here you can see this in pyridine ring, nitrogen atom is present which gives the positive charge. Biochemical functions of niacin. This niacin will give the coenzymes NAD and NADP plus, which are involved in the variety of oxidation and reduction reactions. So this is the first class of enzymes. In classification of enzymes, first classification of enzyme is oxidoreductases. So these oxidoreductase enzymes which requires NADP or NADPH for their enzyme reaction. So oxidation reduction means they accept hydrogen ions or hydrogen atom and one electron and undergo reduction in pyridine ring. Here you can see, so in reduction reaction, reduction means here reduce means getting of hydrogen ions. So positive charge present in the nitrogen which gives the ribose 5 phosphate, that is NAD. So here at hydrogen ions will accepted and this NAD reduced to form NADH. So hydrogen which is related to the medium of blood. Likewise NADP also accept the hydrogen atom to form NADPH. So these are the reactions in various metabolisms which require NAD plus. So glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase enzyme which act on glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate to form 1,3 bisphosphoglycerate, which is the present in the glycolysis cycle. So next, lactate dehydrogenase from lactate to pyruvate, which is in gluconeogenesis. Next one is PDH complex, in which pyruvate dehydrogenase enzyme which require NADP and convert pyruvate to acetyl-CoA. So this pyruvate dehydrogenase enzyme is a multi-enzyme complex which require NAD plus and lipoamide and FAD and acetyl-CoA. So next one, beta hydroxy acyl-CoA dehydrogenase, which enzyme which act on beta hydroxy acyl-CoA to form the beta keto acyl-CoA. This is the reaction in beta oxidation of fatty acids. In protein metabolism, branched chain amino acids alpha keto acid dehydrogenase enzyme will act on alpha keto acid branched chain amino acid to form the corresponding acyl-CoA thioesters. So remember these reactions. Again, we will discuss in different metabolism like carbohydrate metabolism, lipid metabolisms, and protein metabolisms. So whenever these reactions occurs, you should remember the which vitamin, that is niacin, or and which coenzyme will act coenzyme form of vitamin, and what is the reaction of enzyme, like classification of enzymes. So if you remember these one, you can write for examples for classification of enzymes, and also you remember in the metabolic reactions in different metabolisms like carbohydrates, lipids, and protein metabolisms. This NAD is NAD plus is also source for the ADP ribose for the ADP ribosylation of proteins, and also poly ADP ribosylation of nucleoproteins. So come to the NADP plus dependent or NADPH generating reactions. Here NADP is reduced to form NADPH. So NADP is utilized and NADPH is generated. So NADP plus act as a coenzyme. Here you can see enzyme glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase enzyme, which is the enzyme in the HMP shunt pathway, which act on glucose 6-phosphate to form the 6-phosphogluconolactone, which utilize the NADP and to form and reduced and accept the hydrogen atom to form NADPH. 6-phosphogluconolactone dehydrogenase, which act on 6-phosphogluconate to form the 3-keto 6-phosphogluconate. These are the reactions which take place in the HMP shunt pathway and producing NADPH. So NADPH, which is mainly utilized in synthetic reactions. And also next one is malic enzyme, which form the malate to pyruvate, which is used in the gluconeogenesis. Next, come to the NADPH utilizing reactions. So this is NADPH used for the synthetic reactions producing. Next, the ketoacyl ACP dehydrogenase to form the beta ketoacyl ACP to form beta hydroxy acyl ACP in the beta oxidation reactions. Next one is HMG-CoA reductase, which is utilized for the HMG-CoA to malonate to form the cholesterol synthesis. Next one is in phenylalanine metabolism, phenylalanine hydroxylase. So phenylalanine hydroxylate to form the tyrosine. So that's why the tyrosine is a non-essential, whereas a phenylalanine is essential amino acid, because tyrosine can be synthesized from phenylalanine. Come to the dietary source of niacin. So rich source of niacin are dried yeast, rice polishing, peanuts, and whole cereals legumes. Whereas meat, fish, and liver are other sources. So recommended dietary allowance for niacin is 20 milligrams per day, which is required. Whereas during lactation, pregnancy, so additional 5 milligrams of niacin is required, means 25 milligrams per day is required. So tryptophan is an essential amino acid, which is also by using chironic pathway, this niacin is synthesized. So 60 milligrams of tryptophan is can be used for synthesis of 1 milligrams of niacin coenzyme like NAD and NADPase. So this niacin, which is used also for the nicotinic acid, as a reduces the serum cholesterol levels. In high doses of niacin is used for reduce the lipoprotein A or lipo-A levels and reduce the cholesterol levels. Deficiency manifestations of niacin. So niacin also called as pellagra preventive factor of Goldberg. So niacin deficiency leads to the pellagra. This one, pellagra means rough skin. So this pellagra may occur from niacin deficiency or essential amino acid, that is tryptophan deficiency. So symptoms of niacin are usually called as 3Ds or 4Ds. 4D, D for dermatitis, first one. So this dermatitis will occur especially in feet, ankles, and face. And increased pigmentation around the neck. So this pigmentation will look like a necklace. So this condition will called as Castle's necklace. And this niacin deficiency lead to the irregular surface of nails. So second D is diarrhea, which is occur mainly due to the inflammation of mucous membrane of gastrointestinal tract. Prolonged diarrhea leads to the weight loss. So third is dementia. Dementia means the neurological symptoms like depression, confusions like a delirium, irritation, that is irritability, memory loss is frequently seen in chronic cases, whereas ataxia and spasticity of muscles or muscle tissue in is the deficiency manifestation of niacin. In severe cases, if chronic cases is not treated, means it will lead to the death. Here you can see is the Castle's necklace. There is a pigmentation around the neck. There is a dermatitis and the skin lesions, feet, ankles, and there is a irregular or uneven surface of nails due to the niacin deficiency. So remember this, when you see these symptoms, you should think like maybe a niacin deficiency. This is the same condition, this is a hyperpigmentation and this is a pellagra in the lower ankles. So come to the next vitamin B5, that is pantothenic acid. So pantothenic acid in Greek, pantos means everywhere, means it is distributed throughout the body. So from pantothenic acid, coenzyme A is synthesized, which is also a widespread in nature in our body. So pantothenic acid also known as the chick antidermatitis factor or filtrate factor, which is widely distributed in nature. It is a metabolic role in coenzyme A, which is also a widespread in nature. Come to the chemistry of pantothenic acid. Pantothenic acid contains beta aniline ring and pantoic acid will form the pantothenic acid. So this is the how the coenzyme is synthesized from the pantothenate or coenzyme or B5 vitamin. This is a series of reactions which also utilize ATPs and cysteine decarboxylation reaction occurs. Just remember from pantothenic acid coenzyme A is synthesized. This is how the coenzyme is synthesized. So pantothenic acid combines with beta mercaptoethanolamine and phosphate to form the phosphopantothenic and adenine ribose phosphate plus to form the 3,5 adenosine phosphate. The 3,5 adenosine phosphate and phosphopantothenic combined with together to form the coenzyme A. Here you can see in beta mercaptoethanolamine, it's a part of coenzyme A which contain sulfur group, that is SH group. Here you can see S. This sulfur group frequently acetylated to form the acyl CoA. So usually coenzyme A we will written as CoA SH. So what are the functions of vitamin B5? That is the coenzyme functions. CoAs. Mainly pantothenic acid has two active forms. One is coenzyme A, also called as CoASH. So pantothenic acid is consist of coenzyme A, which is a central molecule involved in the all metabolic enzymes like carbohydrates, lipids, amino acid metabolism. So some of the important coenzyme derivatives of coenzyme A are acetyl CoA, means acetyl group is added to the coenzyme A, or coenzyme A is added to the acetyl. Propionyl CoA, likewise succinyl CoA means succinyl group are added to the coenzyme A, HMG CoA, malonyl CoA and fatty acyl CoA. So remember again these reactions will discuss in individual metabolisms. Next, CoASH function as acyl carrier, means acyl group is linked to the CoASH by thioester linkage to give acyl CoA. So another one is acyl carrier protein, also called as ACP. So acyl carrier protein carries 4-phosphopantothenate formed from the pantothenate. So this 4-phosphopantothenate, which is the in between the cycle of coenzyme A synthesis. So this acyl carrier protein is a component of fatty acid synthase complex and is involved in the synthesis of fatty acids. So there are two forms of pantothenic acid. One is CoASH or coenzyme form and acyl carrier protein. Here you can see acetyl CoA, succinyl CoA. This is a pool. So different how these acetyl CoA, the coenzyme is involved in different metabolisms like carbohydrate, lipid, protein metabolism, like fatty acids like pyruvate, gluconeogenesis, leucine, and amino acids will give the acyl CoA. This acetyl CoA will further involved in the TCA cycle, fatty acid synthesis, cholesterol, and also from cholesterol steroid synthesis, ketone bodies, acetylcholine synthesis, detoxification reactions. Likewise, acetyl CoA, succinyl CoA is formed from alpha ketoglutarate and odd chain fatty acids, methionine, threonine, valine isolation, and will enter into the TCA cycle, gluconeogenesis, porphyrins, activation of acetyl CoA, acetoacetate detoxification. So that's why these will involve in the some are glucogenic, some are ketogenic amino acids. So what are the sources of pantothenic acid or B5? That is yeast, liver and eggs are the good sources. So this pantothenic acid widely distributed in plants and animals. It is synthesized by the normal bacterial flora of the intestine. So pantothenic acid deficiency is very rare. Come to the RDA of between B5, that is pantothenic acid, about 10 milligrams per day is required. So deficiency of pantothenic acid. So Gopalan's burning foot syndrome is the syndrome usually occur due to the deficiency of pantothenic acid or vitamin B5, which is manifested as paresthesia, that is burning or lightning pain in the foot, in the lower extremities and also staggering gait. This is the manifestations of Gopalan's burning foot syndrome. The syndrome is seen during the famine and in prison camps, in chronic alcoholics and in renal dialysis patients. So in alcoholics, there is decrease the sense of pantothenic acid from the decrease sense of phenylalanine and decrease sense of coenzyme A. Come to the next vitamin B6, pyridoxine. So pyridoxine is applied to the family of vitamin B6 applied to the family of three related compounds like pyridoxine, which is an alcohol form, pyridoxal is contain aldehyde, whereas pyridoxine is contain amine group. So active form of vitamin B6 is pyridoxal phosphate, that is PLP. So all three vitamin B6 is converted to active form or coenzyme form. Vitamin B6 is PLP, which is mainly involved in the amino acid metabolism, like thiamine, which is involved in the carbohydrate metabolism. This PLP or vitamin B6 involved in active form of B6 involved in the amino acid metabolisms. So dietary sources of vitamin B6 are egg, milk, meat, fish are the rich sources, whereas good sources are yeast, rice spicing, wheat germs, oils, cereals, legumes, oil seeds and green leafy vegetables. So RDA, recommended dietary allowance for vitamin B6 is 1 to 2 milligrams per day is required in adult, whereas lactation, pregnancy is increased to 2.5 milligrams per deciliter, per day. So this PLP involved in various amino acid metabolism reactions like transamination, so transfer of amino group. So these reactions are catalyzed the aminotransferases or transaminases, means transfer of one amino group from one amino acid to other keto acid to form the amino acid. So by using this reaction, non-essential amino acids can be synthesized from essential amino acids. So alanine aminotransferase, that is ALT, which convert the alanine and alpha ketoglutarate to pyruvate and glutamic acid. These are reversible reactions. Next one is decarboxylation, means removal of carbon group from the substrate. So GABA means gamma aminobutyric acid is a inhibitory neurotransmitter, and hence B6 deficiency leads in children, which leads to the convulsions in children. So glutamate is decarboxylated to GABA, which require PLP as a coenzyme. Next, synthesis of histamine, that is a histidine is decarboxylated to histamine, which also require PLP. So histamine act as a mediator for allergic reactions and also anaphylaxis. Histamine has a vasodilator action which lowers the blood pressure. Next is metabolism of sulfur containing amino acids like homocysteine and combine with serine to form the cystathione, which require enzyme cystathione synthesis. This is the reaction which require PLP. And also from cystathione, cysteine will decarboxylate to taurine, which also require PLP. So both reactions require PLP. Vitamin B6 deficiency leads to the increased homocysteine in blood. So therefore pyridoxine is in homocystinemia. Next, heme synthesis require B6 like PLP. So amino levulinic acid synthesis is also a PLP dependent enzyme. So deficiency of B6 leads to the anemia. Next, glycogenolysis. Phosphorylase enzyme glycogen to glucose 1-phosphate will require PLP. Next, production of niacin. Pyridoxal phosphate is required for the synthesis of niacin from tryptophan. One vitamin is necessary for the synthesis of another vitamin. So 3-hydroxychinolone to form the 3-hydroxyanthralonic acid, that is chianolinase enzyme is required. So that's why from tryptophan niacin is produced. So deficiency manifestation of pyridoxine or vitamin B6. So neurological manifestations due to the GABA, decreases of GABA. In children, B6 deficiency lead to the convulsions due to the decreased formation of gamma, a neurotransmitter. PLP involved in synthesis of sphingolipids, and also B6 deficiency lead to the demyelination of nerves, and that leads to consequent peripheral neuritis. Next, dermatological manifestations. Those are pellagra-like symptoms will seen in B6 deficiency, and also irregular indentation of nails. You can see there are like small dot-like structures which are seen on the nails, which is a indication of B6 deficiency. Hematological manifestations in adults: hypochromic microcytic anemia may occur due to the inhibition of heme synthesis. So this delta amino levulinic acid is required B6 PLP as a coenzyme. So other metabolic disorders are xanthonic aciduria and homocystinuria will respond to the vitamin B6 therapy. Toxicity of vitamin B6. Doses over 100 milligrams may lead to the sensory neuropathy. Mostly water soluble vitamins will lead to less toxic in nature compared to the fat soluble vitamins. Effect of drugs on vitamin B6. INH or isonicotinic acid hydrogen, an anti-tuberculosis drug which inhibits the formation of PLP and causes vitamin B6 deficiency. Cycloserine, which is act as a B6 antagonist. Next, in women which are taking oral contraceptive pills will also lead to the deficiency of vitamin B6 deficiency. Ethanol is converted to the acetaldehyde which inactivates the PLP. So in alcoholics, B6 deficiency will lead to the neuritis. Come to the another vitamin B7, that is biotin. So biotin is a sulfur containing vitamin which is participating in the carboxylation reactions. So B6 is decarboxylation, B7 is carboxylation. So it is plays an important role in gluconeogenesis and fatty acid synthesis. Chemistry of biotin: it contains imidazole ring. This is the imidazole ring which is fused with the below thiophene ring, and carboxyl group form an amide linkage with a epsilon nitrogen of lysine residues in apoenzymes. This is the structure of biotin. In detail, you no need to write, but just remember. Dietary source of biotin are normal bacterial flora of gut will provide the adequate quantities of biotin. So B7 vitamin can be synthesized in the normal flora of blood. It is distributed ubiquitously in plant and animal tissues. So liver, yeast and peanut, soybean, milk, egg yolk are the rich source of vitamin biotin. So RDF of vitamin B7 are 30 to 40 micrograms per day is required in adults. So this biotin will involve in the carboxylation reactions. So first here you can see carbonic phosphoric anhydride will form the carboxybiotin enzyme. This carboxybiotin enzyme require biotin enzyme will accept the carbon dioxide and will give it carbon and form the carbonic phosphoric anhydride. So this carboxybiotin enzyme will act on the substrate and will give the carbon dioxide or carboxyl group to the substrate. Again the cycle is continuous, but just you remember this biotin act as a coenzyme for the carboxylation reactions. So some other biotin independent carboxyl reaction also there, we will discuss in later slides. So coenzyme forms of biotin is, so role in gluconeogenesis and Krebs cycle. So pyruvate and carbon dioxide and ATP gives rise to oxaloacetate. So the enzyme require pyruvate carboxylase and biotin. So next is role in fatty acid synthesis. This is the rate limiting reaction in which biosynthesis of fatty acids which require acetyl CoA carboxylase enzyme will form acetyl CoA carboxylated to malonyl CoA. And then role in metabolism of hard chain fatty acids and branched chain amino acids, which propionyl CoA carboxylase enzyme will require biotin. So propyl CoA carboxylated to form methynyl malonyl CoA. So here you can see biotin, all carboxylation will not depend on biotin. So these are the biotin independent carboxyl reactions like carbamyl phosphate synthetase and addition of carbon dioxide to the form C6 in the purine ring and malic enzyme which converting pyruvate to malate. So these are the reactions will not depend on carboxylation. Will not depend on biotin for carboxylation reactions. So biotin antagonists. Avidin, a protein present in the egg white, has a great affinity to the biotin. Hence, intake of raw eggs or unboiled eggs may cause biotin deficiency because this avidin will strongly bind with the biotin and prevent the digestion. So avidin is heat labile and boiling of egg will neutralize the inhibitory activity of avidin. So egg white contains avidin and egg yolk contains biotin. Avidin biotin system. So this property this binding property of avidin biotin system is commonly utilized for detection of pathogens in the ELISA, that is enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. So this avidin biotin complex will bind to the microtetraplates of ELISA. Next, deficiency of biotin will lead to the because of this biotin deficiency is rare, because the gut normal flora present in the gut will synthesize the biotin. This biotin deficiency usually occur in prolonged uses of antibacterial drugs. So these drugs will kill the bacteria present in the gut and leads to the biotin deficiency. So symptoms of biotin deficiency are dermatitis, atrophic glossitis, and hyperesthesia, muscle pain, anorexia, hallucinations. So deficiency of biotin may be manifest as split nails. So thank you. So remaining vitamins we will discuss in next classes, and in next class I will give assignments you should write. So thorough with these vitamins, so mainly concentration of fat soluble vitamins and these water soluble vitamins. Thank you.